Hi, everyone. This is Carolyn Speaks, the state of the world, on Thursday, October 5, 2023. So, what is it? Good, bad, or indifferent? What's happening out there? A day in the life of Abed Salama, Anatomy of Jerusalem Tragedy, written by Nathan Thrall. Uh, Abed Salama, how the death of Abed's 5-year-old son sheds light on life under Israeli apartheid. Terrible situation there, and I hope they end the apartheid in Israel because it's a terrible, terrible situation. Very unfair to the Palestinians, extremely unfair to the Palestinians. They have rights, they are people. Don't lock them up. Give them equal rights. Okay. The situation is such that a, uh, a school bus was involved in an accident full of kindergartners, little 5-year-old kids, and uh, there's an accident in uh, the West Bank, the Palestinian part of the West Bank. And it was on a road that had problems, but never paid any attention to that. And they had the accident, and the Israeli uh, um, services, hospitals, police, etc., no one responded. No one came to help. People who weren't part of the services, um, they stopped to help. Someone risked his life and got a lot of children out of that bus. But 6 children died, and the father of one of these children, he got a call for someone saying that there was an accident, and he went to the site of the accident, and they tried to get around to all the hospitals to find his child, as did other people who were trying to find their children. But he didn't have the right permit to go everywhere. He couldn't go into all the hospitals. He couldn't go into Jerusalem, even though he lived in a part of the West Bank that was basically sectioned off from Jerusalem, but he couldn't go into Jerusalem. He didn't have the right pass. You have to have a proper identity card. So when you say that Israel is an apartheid country, it really is. It's not. It's not a lie. It really is an apartheid country. Now, how are we going to fix that? Well, we give them all this money, and they just keep taking the money and don't do anything with it to help the people. Yeah, it's a terrible, terrible situation. Then, uh, Israelis kill 2 in the West Bank, days after settlers destroy farm of Palestinian American family. Israel has a right-wing government, and unfortunately, no one is holding them accountable at all. That is terrible. But that's the way it is in Israel, and the U.S. keeps giving them money no matter what they do. Okay, what are some other things? Representative Jim Jordan and Steve Scalise to run for the Speaker of the House after McCarthy's ouster. Okay. Biden suggests he might circumvent Congress to continue arming Ukraine. Okay. 11 arrested at protest demanding Senator Bernie Sanders support peace talks with Ukraine. I agree. Record shattering September heat keeps 2023 on track as hottest year on record. Climate change. Biden's administration waives 26 laws to hasten U.S. Mexico border wall construction. We have to protest against that. It should not happen. It should not be a border wall because you're going through wildlife refuges, you're endangering species. Forget about the border wall. Extending the wall is not going to solve immigration. Okay. Israelis kill 2 in West Bank days after settlers destroy farm of Palestinian American family. Israel is not holding the settlers accountable for what they do. These settlers are lawless. Okay, Gaza medics see increase in ankle injuries as Israeli forces shoot at protesters' legs. Oh, very sad situation. Candidates challenging Egyptian President El Sisi face attacks and intimidation. Okay. Senator Bob Menendez's wife, Nadine, killed a man with a car in 2018. She was then she was then gifted a new car. By who? Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Who gifted her the new car? I don't know. It's a terrible situation. All right. Biden administration cancels another $9 billion in student loans. Good. U.S. House is without a leader after historic vote to remove Kevin McCarthy as Speaker. Okay, it's a mess. And judge places gag order on Trump after he posts attack on law clerk during civil fraud trial. He should place a gag order on his eyes and his hands so he can't use his website, so he can't use social media. Also, Hunter Biden pleads not guilty to federal gun charges. Okay. Colombia issues apology for extrajudicial killings and false positive affair, which occurred. When did that occur? Okay. Someone said they were rebel fighters in between 2004 and 2008 as the Colombian military cracked down against the Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia. Okay. All right. Now, what else? Indian police raid journalists in ongoing crackdown on the press. India is not a democracy. Pakistan tells undocumented immigrants to leave by November 1st. That is terrible. Senator Cardin halts U.S. military funding for Egypt in wake of Menendez bribery indictment. Okay. Sahel unrest attack on Niger kills 29 soldiers. Siege on Timbuktu puts Malians on edge. Okay. A terrible, terrible situation. And oil blast at Nigerian homemade refinery kills 37 people. Poor people. Climate groups sue Total Energies over East African pipeline climate destruction. I totally agree with them. And climate activists descend on insurance form to demand industry stop funding fossil fuels. I totally agree with those people. Okay, now, so that's a lot of what's happening out there. There's always news happening, always things happening. Okay, alright. Now, so what else is new? Okay, hang on a minute, please. I'm back. I'd like to sing a very old song, a nice song called Michael. Michael rowed the boat ashore. Hallelujah. Michael rowed the boat ashore. Hallelujah. Sister, help to trim the sails. Hallelujah. Sister, help to trim the sails. Hallelujah. Jordan River is chilly and cold. Hallelujah. Chills the body but not the soul. Hallelujah. The river is deep and the river is wide. Hallelujah. Milk and honey on the other side. Hallelujah. Okay, thank you for listening to Michael. Thank you for tuning in this evening of Thursday, October 5th, 2023, for another meeting of Carol Ann Speak State of World. Hope you join us again. In the meantime, stay safe, wear a mask, practice social distancing, and when the vaccine is available and right for you, I would take it. We had ours. Remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Good night. Signing off on Thursday, September 5th, 2023. Good night. Stay safe.